Hi everybody, Old Guy here, and the book today is this one, The Dancer from Atlantis by Poul Anderson, which I picked this up somewhere, probably due to the Frazetta cover. Hubba hubba. And it's got some kind of unfortunate staining on it that, yee. Anyway, I started reading it, and about 20 pages in, realized that I had read this before. Back when I was a teenager, probably because of the Frazetta cover. So what is this book about? Well, Duncan Reed is standing on the prow of a cruise ship somewhere off the coast of Japan, smoking a pipe, his seasick wife confined to quarters, when he has suddenly lifted off and away by some kind of vortex. He wakes on a desert beach of a desolate coastline with Oleg, an 11th century Rus warrior, Rus, Ulden, a 3rd century pre-Attila Hun, and Arissa, a bull dancer from, well, Atlantis. Arissa is very happy to see Duncan and hugs him and does obeisance as if he was a god, while the two warriors contemplate running everyone through with a lance. Not exactly the cruise ship experience Duncan was expecting. Lying nearby is some kind of glowing cylinder. Wait a minute. A glowing cylinder? Martians! But no, it's a time travel device, and lying beside it is the dying pilot who hooks a helmet over Duncan's and his heads. Presto, they know each other's language. Turns out the time machine was cruising through the centuries to observe activities when an unexpected high-energy event messed the ship up and it crashed, dragging along the 4 others as it descended through time. The pilot dies without telling them where the Holy Grail is located, and Duncan uses the helmets to share languages with the others, thereby preventing his imminent skewering and discovering why Arissa is so happy to see him. Turns out he was a god who visited her 20 years prior and begat her son. Oh no, time paradoxes. And this story is filled with them, including the building of a trireme ram with an iron beak a few hundred years before that was possible, a Byzantine warship thousands of years before its time, cavalry with stirrups, and the island of Atlantis. Yeah, it really exists. Although it's not all that, and is about to crack up. Something that the 3 of them know from their traditions, but which Arissa experienced firsthand. And she and Duncan run into the younger Arissa, with the expected results. And then there's Theseus and the Minotaur and the Labyrinth, but they're not all that either. All for naught. That's my main view of this. Much sturm and drang that ultimately leads to nothing. It's like it never happened, which I suppose is the best way to handle a time paradox that threatens to diverge timelines. But I think I would have opted for a life with Arissa. Poul Anderson needs hardly any introduction. Mr. Time Paradox himself, with the Time Patrol series and a whole bunch of other stuff. He was a physicist, was Greg Bayer's father-in-law, and was one of the founders of the Society for Creative Anachronism. Time travel.